Hey everybody, waiting for everybody to come into the room as I shuffle. I ask that you guys allow other people's questions to be answered. And if you find that I'm answering somebody's question and maybe I skipped yours, then ask it again and I'll get to your question, okay? So the explanations are going to become a lot more deep. Okay, that means that I have faith in you guys to understand everything with regards to whatever questions. Hey there, Emerald, Empress Tarot. Girl, I gotta go check out your channel. Because I know you probably divinely, I know you likely connected as well. And I'm pretty sure we could learn from each other, Emerald. Hey guys, I see y'all started coming to the room. Make sure you hit the like button. I'm only going to do this for an hour. Normally I do this for an hour and a half, but today I have a lot that I got to try to complete before the kids are here on the weekend and all that. Hey, Sonia. Hey, lovely Lady Bones. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Julie. Hey, everybody. I'm going to start teaching y'all about some real stuff, okay? Now, and in order to do that, listen. You haven't uploaded videos yet? Why not? Girl, you need to start. Hey, Dana. You ready? All right. Listening. Okay, look. So, number one, please always know there's 10 of you on here. 3 likes. What I tell y'all about that now? All right, look. I ain't gonna worry about none of that. I'm just gonna go with the flow. You know, my job is to teach y'all what I'm learning and give you everything that I've got. You know what I'm saying? All the work that I've put in toward learning my spirituality, I'm gonna dump it on y'all, and then not dump it on y'all, but I'm gonna give it to you guys, and then you guys digest it, watch the video over and over and over again if you have to. Just understand that whatever's going on in your life, it's a reflection of what's going on inside. So now we have to work on the inside, right? So when I answer your questions, not only am I going to answer your question, I'm going to explain to you why you may be having that problem, okay? Now, let's begin. Okay. Listening. Hello from New York. Just got the channel. Well, girl, you better get going. Because ain't nothing. This is a wonderful time to get started. Julie, awesome. That's good that you're learning tarot. Good. Learn it because you'll learn a lot through that. I'm one of the 3. Awesome. I feel the full moon energy popping. You ought to. Because I do too, and a lot of other people too. All right, let's get deep. Okay, so Emerald said, is my Leo coming back by September? What are you tired of fighting? And I see that you have the King of Swords energy, which is like a police officer or someone that is really thinking precisely. You also pulled the Empress, which is abundance and the ability to manifest and create. You pulled a happy family, and then you pulled the moon, which means that you're not seeing things the way that they really are. I know that didn't answer your question. I'm not done. Hold on. So with regards to this relationship, the Death card popped up. Now, why? Because in order for you to be happy, in order for something to end, in order for you to begin your new beginning and get into that new place, into that new space, you know, relationships that bring out emotions in you that make you want to dictate them and make you want to, you always feel like you gotta, you just don't want to fight them anymore. Yeah, you may still love them, but there's conflict there and there's something going on in the relationship. And Spirit is advising that in order to deprogram something going on in you that's allowing the relationship to be the way it is. Because you know how your relationship is. You love them, but there's things in this relationship that clearly you're tired of fighting about. But you're like, you know what? I still want to be with this person. But you pulled, something has to end in order for something to begin. And you pulled the death card. So you're waiting for him to come back in September. However, here's why I feel as though Spirit is not so much in support of this relationship. Because this person has issues that are going to stunt your growth. I mean, quite frankly. This person is, there's sometimes where people seem like the right person for us, but I'm telling you, this person isn't. This person isn't. This person's not going to bring out the best in you. So I recommend that you start just focusing all on you, Emerald Tarot, Emerald to Empress Tarot. Focus on you and what's going on in here so that you can control what's going on out there. Because everything that you're experiencing on the outside is a reflection of what's going on the inside, okay? All right. That was deep. Rewind it if you have to. Next question. Happy Friday, Roxy. Cut the excess out. Thank you, Roxy. I'm Scorpio rising too. Okay. Your signs don't matter right now because all we're doing is connecting on a spiritual level. So I don't need to hear nothing about signs. We just connecting on a spiritual level, okay? Yeah, we all want love. We all want love. But you know what happens? Is that we get into these relationships, right? And even I've been with my man for 15 years. And we still working with each other because he's got his differences, I've got my differences, and they bring out different things in each other. I'm a lot more on my spiritual shit, so to speak, right? And he's still very much in the 3D. He's still very much in, what identifies him in the world only. I'm not saying that he doesn't have a sense of spirituality, but I will say that we're completely different, in terms of what we're willing to learn spiritually right now. And that is starting to create a little bit of a conflict in our relationship because I'm understanding a lot of things now that he's not, but I'm also learning. I know this is getting deep and I'm talking a lot, but just listen to what I'm telling you. Remember the live that we did yesterday? And my friend was on there. Go watch that again and see what you get out of that, okay? All right. You need love advice, Sass on Mills. Okay. No, you don't need love advice. You need to understand that right now is the time for you to actually start to learn more about yourself through the experience of making more money and through the experience of planting this financial seed and focusing on maintaining this. It ain't about love right now. It's about what you have to gain through the experience of more money, of having more money. This is the seed of money. And you're going to learn with this new seed, new things. Okay? So take it. Know that it's there and expect it. And that's it. Okay? So whoever asked, when is someone coming along? Been single forever. Dana. Okay, you understand the concept of give and take. So you need somebody. You're going to attract somebody who understands the concept of give and take because you're the king of cups, baby. You understand love. Okay? But now the question is, are your scruples matching your heart? Because if your heart is in charge only, and it's not matching up with your scruples, right? The love aspect then becomes a double-edged sword. It becomes a double-edged sword because I love this person so much. Love is the definition of love. Remember, according to the Dalai Lama, is loving someone it's the absence of judgment. You know how to love somebody regardless of all their fucking problems, right? That's the gift. Everybody doesn't know how to do that because a lot of people will dip in a minute, but you haven't. And so that taught you how to learn what love really is. You are very mature with regards to love, okay? Now, on this planet, when it comes to love, based on where you are right now, you have the tendency to neglect love for yourself and others in relationships. So, I remember talking to you yesterday about relationships, and I told you would learn a lot about yourself through the experience of a relationship that is actually meaningful for you, because you will be able to observe the way that you respond in intimate settings. That's going to teach you a lot about yourself. So I have a feeling that in your new beginning that's coming, that you should be able to taste, not only will you be financially stable, you will also be working on your self-mastery. This is what the universe is really trying to give everybody right now. It's almost kind of like the divine is just trying to separate us from that desire for love so much, because there's something called polarity. And when you love somebody, what happens is the polar aspect of love is fear. When you love somebody, you fear losing them. Follow me. So if you love somebody, then you're going to fear losing them. If that's not balanced, you know what you're going to attract? Either conflict or peace. So what I would like for you to do, Dana, is I would like for you to look up what polarity means and how it affects our lives. Do that. That's my advice for you. Okay? Julie said, person that I'm in love with. Julie, I think I was talking to you before and answering your question. Yeah. Julie, person that I'm in love with. Emerald Empress said, okay, Billy Crow. Pisces full moon tomorrow. Any best practices on utilizing this energy for letting go and releasing all that does not serve us? Yes. So with all that energy, right, that means that the universe is very receptive to our energy. So what are you going to be thinking about? Are you going to be imposing a whole bunch of rules on yourself? Are you going to be thinking about all the rules that you've imposed on yourself? Because, you know, the rules that we impose on ourselves, a lot of times they're just based on our 3D experience, our ego, our what we understand in the physical. Yes, now is the time for you to set the intention to say, you know what, I want to be able to communicate with my higher self to the point where I know every step to take. I know every move I make is calculated. And I know exactly. Set your intentions. Yes. Yes. Use that energy just by setting your intentions on what it is that you want with that Pisces full moon tomorrow. Yes. Just start setting your intentions on what it is you want. Just ask for it. Listen to yourself. I mean, this is now I feel like my friend yesterday, the day before yesterday, who I was talking to, where it's like, understanding what I'm trying to explain to a lot of you guys comes through the process of experience. There's just some things that can't be explained, but right now is the time for you guys to understand polarity. For example, in order to have a magnet, a whole thing, something that creates a magnet, right? You have to have a positive and a negative ion to create a whole. Do you understand that? So everything has its polarity through the process of creation. You can't create anything without understanding the concept of polarity. So a lot of you, that's your homework. Am I on the right path? I want to be in the fitness industry. Miss Bitch Bash. Am I on the right path? Yes, you are. This means my own business card. My own business. Yes. Be happy, baby. You're going to be in the fitness industry and you're going to learn a lot from it. Nicole, why are my finances blocked? Well, who told you that your finances are blocked? You? Who told you that your finances are blocked? Is that a rule that you placed on yourself? Did you tell yourself that your finances are blocked? Because if you tell yourself that your finances are blocked, then now you have just told the universe, my finances are blocked. And the universe is going to say, okay, yes, they are. I will present opportunity after opportunity for you where your finances will be blocked. Watch what you say. Don't say, why are my finances blocked? Say, what do I need to do in order to generate more of an income? Ask those types of questions. Make sure that you watch the way you ask questions, okay? Because you said, why are my finances blocked? Well, who told you that your finances are blocked? Nobody but Nicole. Nobody but Nicole said that your finances are blocked. Who told you that? You told you that. Don't do that. Ha, the pinnacle keeps popping up. Sasso Mills, thank you. Dana, awesome. I hope you understood it. Nicolina, hi. Dana, absolutely. I got it all, mama. Good. Nicolina, will I kiss my crush on the 28th of August? He's a Cap and I'm a Sag. If so, how will it be? Nicolina, will you kiss your crush? Spirit is saying walk away from thinking about such trivial things at this time. Because we are at a time right now where you could really learn a whole lot more than just focusing on this kiss from your crush. Now, this might be something that you want, something that you deem important, something that you may want to be focusing on, but Spirit is saying, focus on something different. Focus on your own self-mastery. Walk away from even tripping off of dates and then when you're going to kiss people and this and that. I'm not saying that your question was, stupid or any of that. What I'm saying is the universe is saying, walk away from those trivial things and start looking at the bigger picture right now. Because we are in a place right now, I'm telling you, where it's time to do that. And if you do that, it will serve you later. I promise you. If it's meant for you to kiss your crush, you're going to kiss your crush. And there's no, date or deadline or that's a rule that you've imposed on yourself. When you stop imposing rules on yourself by saying, I want to have this kiss by the 28th, and that's going to be the determining factor of my happiness. When you do that, you're now creating a more broader sense of rules. You're putting more rules on yourself as to when things should happen, and that's going to set the course for my happiness. When you don't do that, what happens is you then become in line with synchronicity. You then become in line with the fact that everything is in divine order and everything will happen in its own timing. And when you start learning how to say, you know what? Whenever I kiss my crush, I kiss my crush. And in the meantime, I'm going to keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I promise you, Nicolina, don't worry about your crush. Worry about not imposing rules or deadlines on yourself, okay? Hey, Roberta. Hey, Sass on Mills. I'm definitely working on that big, beautiful pentacle. Yes, good. Jamila Cone, what message does the universe have for me regarding love? Well, we got a lot of swords going on. Confusion and precise thinking. You're juggling. You're juggling. Like, am I going to think precisely or am I going to be confused with regards to love? And the reason why you're feeling that way is because, again, the limitations that we put on ourselves with regards to, well, when am I going to be in love? When is this going to happen? When is that going to happen? Just like my homeboy told me, and it's true. Stop being hummingbirds. Stop being hummingbirds and wanting to move so fast and everything like that. Stop being hummingbirds. You're using up too much energy and not really getting the big picture so that you can start creating everything in your life and designing everything in your life the way that you want it to be designed. That's why I told you these my messages to you guys are going to start getting a lot deeper. With regards to love, a part of you is very, you have rules with regards to how you want things to go, and then a part of you is confused. Well, the reason for that is because on the inside, you're struggling between, what are my rules going to be, and I don't know. And so therefore, that's what's being projected with regards to your love relationships, okay? But what it looks like is your money is a little tight right now. It looks like intuitively you got it going on, and that's what you really need to be focusing on. I see that when it comes to love, you just likely walked away from somebody that was very immature in love. Yeah, because you're more mature. Here's that person, here's you. You see the difference in maturation? And I see the breakup between the two of you because you're more mature than this person. So Spirit is like, yo, of course you're going to be confused when, that emotion is going, it goes hand in hand with being with somebody that's not on your level, because what's happening is this. You're now being receptive. You're now responding to things that you don't even realize that this other person is projecting on you with their immaturity. It's going to create confusion. It's going to create outcomes that you don't want. Trust me. Soon I will be doing all of your zodiac readings, all of your general readings, and I promise you guys will understand a lot of what I'm saying. Some of you may not be getting the answers that you want, but I'm letting you know there's a lot of, restructuring of the way that we think that has to happen right now. Yes, use that energy of that moon tomorrow. Set your intentions. Even if it's just the intention to be able to talk to your own higher self, because there's an ego and there's a higher self. There's you, the ego, the human part of yourself that has an identity in this world. It's necessary. It's what sets us apart from each other. And then there's our spirit, our higher self, and there has to be a balance there, okay? There's that polarity that keeps things in balance, okay? The question is, what message does the universe have for me regarding love? So what's happening is you're attracting people that are more immature than you are in love because of the rules that you have been abiding by. Your own rules that you've been abiding by have been restricting you. Please go look up any YouTube video that talks about, matter of fact, I'm going to put the link in there. It's going to help you guys understand. Look, where your energy goes, that's where the energy is going to flow. So if you put all your energy into wanting love, I want love, I want love, I want love, you know what you're doing? You're actually repelling it. But when you say, you know what, everything is all in divine order, love is going to come when it's time, just watch and see Mr. Right walk in the door. I need to get a new deck. Last one I ended up torching because I kept drawing the same cards after shuffling them several times. That's because the same message was trying to be relayed over and over and you weren't understanding it, and then you became frustrated, Kenneth. So that's you know what's funny is that I did a reading for Virgo and then I uploaded it and then I noticed that nobody got it. Nobody got what I was trying to say. And then I used a completely different, deeper deck. Same exact message, but even deeper. These messages for September are going to be very deep. Y'all going to have to be putting your thinking caps on so that you guys can get to that level of where you are creating exactly what you want in your life. It is possible. I promise you it's possible. And you got to stop telling yourself that it's not. The rules that we impose on ourselves limit us. Don't just be more general. Just be more general. And when you're more general, then you could just be an annoying observer for a little while as to how things work. Just look around you. Look around you. And then go within and say, how is what's going on around me and how I'm feeling on the inside? How do they relate? How do they relate? And that comes with a journey. That comes with work. That comes with your willingness, your wisdom, and your determination. It does come with work, and it doesn't happen overnight. And that's okay. You're supposed to enjoy the journey. I know you've heard that before. Enjoy the journey. Don't be the hummingbird. Like my friend told me, which is really true. Be that eagle. The eagle doesn't even flap his wings. He's high above. And he's just gently looking down at his prey and he's chilling. But the hummingbird uses too much energy because they want to know what's going to happen right now. And as soon as you stop doing that and you relax and you say, life is what it is. I can handle it. I can deal with it. I'm going to get everything that I want and more. I'm going to learn everything that I want to and everything that I need to. And I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee right now or a cup of tea and go sit down and chill out. Guess what? You just said to the universe, bring me that same peaceful, just gentle energy. Because that's what a lot of you need right now. Because a lot of you are like, when am I going to, when is this going to, and then it becomes a determining factor of your happiness. And then if it doesn't happen, then, oh God, everything came crashing down. And that's not the way we're supposed to look at life. And then what happens? Then we start imposing more rules on ourselves. We start defining ourselves based on what we have and what we don't have and what happened here and what happened there. Trust me, please, guys. Okay. What does the universe have in store for me, Miss Bish Bash? Endings. The universe has acknowledged the fact that you are a loving person. However, it looks to me like a situation or something happened recently, if I'm not mistaken. Who just asked me that question? What does the universe have to tell me? Miss Bish Bash, you've experienced an ending, like a sudden difference, a sudden ending. This tells me what your energy is. You are the Queen of Cups, so you're pretty mature with regards to love. You're looking out into the world trying to figure out now, what are you going to do? This card tells me that either You are mature when it comes to knowing what to do. Or it tells me that somebody pissed you off because somebody stole from you in some way, shape, or form. Could be your self-esteem, or it could be something tangible. Okay? And so what fate has for you based on your behavior and the way that you have perceived things in the past is the Ace of Cups. You could plant that with another, or you can plant that for yourself. You could plant it wherever you want, but it is a new beginning in love. That's for you, Miss Bish Bash. What can you see coming towards me for September, lovely Lady Bones? I see you being challenged. I see you being challenged. I see you being provoked in relationships. And this is specifically happening only to teach you something. Look at the card you pulled. Heartache. Why? Why does heartache happen? What did I just explain? I said the rules that we impose on ourselves. When we get to defining ourselves based on what we have and based on what we don't have, right? If things don't go our way, we become heartbroken. Check that on the inside so that it's not even feasible on the outside. So that heartache ain't even something that you feel. It's not feasible. Because on the inside, you have now programmed yourself for this to not even be a possibility. Or this. Or this. Or situations bringing out the worst in you and making you want to get frustrated and making you want, you know what I'm saying, and all that. You're going to be challenged to understand the concept of polarity. And in September, what's going to happen is it's the relationships that you have with people that are going to teach you something in September. You're going to learn it, but it's going to come with the journey. And your ability to be able to let go of whatever the outcome will be, no matter what it is, your ability to let go and to become more fluid, right? We'll take all that heartache away. If people choose to betray you, it won't even matter to you. You'll just know what category they belong in your life, right? And you'll move on. And you won't be putting all this work in. Look, you won't be the hummingbird putting all this work in, feeling like giving up because you don't understand it. And then when you don't understand it, then you start to become brash and you start to be like, I got to figure this out. I got to figure this out. Damn it, I got to figure this out. Don't do that. Chill. Just chill. Because when you chill and when you just chill and when you're a knowing observer, you know what happens? You just told the universe, I'm just a knowing observer. And I'm okay with whatever the results will be. As soon as you stop imposing rules on yourself as to how life is supposed to be, you know what happens? Everything that you truly desire actually just happens. You're actually able to understand, I understand the concept that every day something in me has to die in order for something to live. I understand that, every day I may have to make a sacrifice today for something later on down the line. Things have to die every day so something can live. From your ability to understand things and manifest things in your life, to having whatever relationship you want, actually with somebody that's fruitful and positive, watch and see. When you stop trying to control things and control the situation and all of that kind of stuff, and you just let go and you relax, you know what? That peaceful energy just comes right back to you. When you say, you know what, whatever will be, will be. I will do the best that I can in my life according to trying to understand my spirituality, according to what it is that I need to do in my life. You know, whatever it is. That's when you start to attract that same just peaceful energy. And then once you feel peaceful on the inside, then you can start to say, I'm starting to understand more about myself and what I've been attracting. I'm starting to understand how what's going on the inside is a direct reflection of what I'm experiencing with people on the outside. Will I get money in September? Thank you, Roxy Bolt. Well, you working on it and it's making you happy, girl? Yes. Roxy, you already know you straight, girl. What is your problem? You working on it. You planted the seed. Now you're working on it. It's going to lead to happiness, Roxy. Somebody said, no, I'm just getting anything, and I've been trying for over a year, Nicole. I guess you're talking to somebody else, right? Nicolina is like, so it's a no. Nicolina, let me try to answer your question, okay? To let you know if you're going to be in a relationship, if you're going to get that kiss, okay? You pulled a positive card, a new beginning with regards to work, okay? So whatever this work is, this could be soul work, okay? You're going to get a new beginning in some form of work, okay? This is a very positive card, so you need to really appreciate it, okay? Because it's a gift from the universe. If you look at the picture, it's like clouds, a hand, giving you something, okay? So this is the universe giving you something brand new, okay? Focus on that. Focus on that. When the universe doesn't answer the question, I don't press the issue. Can you pull a card for me, Julie Morgan? Conflict, sacrifice, focus and self-discipline, communication, and then building for yourself. So what's the conflict that you're going through right now, honey? Julie, tell me what kind of conflict you've been dealing with. Are you having internal conflict or are you having external conflict? Well, likely you're having both. When you have internal conflict, it's going to reflect on the outside. So Spirit is advising you to take a sacrifice, right? And a sacrifice is something that you actually do. It's not something that you say. Sacrifice is actually something that you do. And once you sacrifice, feeling conflicted on the inside, you know what's going to happen? You're not going to see any conflicts on the outside. You will then become more focused and self-disciplined with regards to, look at these pictures. Look at this. Look at this black and white. That's polarity. That's that up and down, that good and bad. You have to have them both in order to be able to create anything. I'll use the magnet as an example again, right? You have to have a positive and a negative ion to create a magnet. The magnet would not exist if there weren't that positive and negative aspect that goes with it. But I do see quickly, this means speed actually. Quickly, you're going to get it, girl, and you're going to be building things for yourself. So be happy because you're going to be able to overcome your internal and external conflicts very soon. That's what I see. Okay, Julie? Thank you. I'm a Pisces mermaid. Thank you saying your hair looks nice. Thank you, girl. I can't get on here looking all kinds of crazy. I'm trying, y'all, now. I'm trying to move into my own place. Do you see it happening in September? This means the highest form of happiness. And it's a major arcana. So if that's what you want, then you know what? Set your intentions on it and say, you know what? I'm going to move into my new place in September and go to bed. You've now just said to the universe, that's what I want. That's what I expect. And the universe is saying, okay, would you like that with some fries and a drink? How does the person that I'm in love with really feel about me, Julie? Okay, Julie, look. This is you. This is that person. Okay, first and foremost, you know with regards to work and accomplishing things, this person is not as efficient as you are. Okay, that is why Spirit is advising that you walk away. Okay, that was your news of information. And you will need healing from this relationship because you loved them so much and you care about this person and you want to be with this person. And that's understandable. However, you don't see the whole picture yet. You know what I'm saying? So to save you a little trouble in the future, maybe a little conflict, little unnecessary things that, well, I wouldn't say unnecessary because every experience is necessary and makes us who we are, okay? It's up to you. You know, I can't make your choices for you, and I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to show you what's before you. When it comes to actually action, movement, the person that you're with is a lot more immature than you are, okay? And hearing that, I know that wasn't the answer that you wanted, but I'm not here to tell you what you want. I'm here to tell you what the universe has to tell you. I'm here to do my job. I'm here to be obedient to what I came here to do. And that's not sit here and just blow smoke up you guys' ass and tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to teach y'all some real shit. Okay, so Martha. 2 Pisces mermaids in the room. Any advice for us? 2 Pisces mermaids in the room. Any advice for us? Yeah, your new beginnings are here. You guys should be able to taste it. You guys should be able to taste it. Do you not taste that? Do you not taste your new beginnings on the way? Yeah. Yeah, you guys have a new beginning coming. Okay? So get ready for it. Because it's going to come with a lot. Hugs and kisses to you too, Roxy. And thank you for being here, baby. Thank you for your cooperation toward learning. Thank you for your cooperation, all of you. Thank you for your cooperation toward actually considering what I'm saying. I promise you, you're going to get it. And when you do, oh shit, it's going to be a game changer. It's going to be a game changer. All of the things that you used to think were so important before, you're going to realize, you're going to be like, damn. You're going to look at yourself and be like, last year, these were my objectives. Look at what my objectives are now. It's going to be a game changer. I'm telling you. September is going to be the month of game changer. I'm telling you, it's going to be a game changer for everybody. So what I'm planning on doing is today I'm planning on getting as many general readings done as possible without exhausting myself to the point where I'm unable to really explain to you guys what you need to know. So make sure that you watch your readings as you get them, because what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to do your readings using a different deck. I'm about to get deeper, okay? And for those people who are going to be bored with that, then cool. That'll be my weeding out, okay? Because at this point, there's just too much important things to learn. Okay, and I'm tired of sitting here saying you're in a bad relationship, you're in a bad relationship, you're in a bad relationship, you're in this, I'm tired of pointing out what's going on in people's lives, and then like because people are so wrapped up in their feelings and they can relate. I'm ready to start teaching people how to manifest and how to change their life. Okay? So watch your generals, and I promise you're going to learn. I promise. I'm going to be doing my job to make sure. So M said, did Corey pleasure himself last night? I felt something all night. I'm not answering that. I don't know. Girl, give some good news, Giselle. I did give you some good news. The good news is that the month of September is going to be the month that it's going to be a game changer. Everybody's going to understand the concept of polarity and how it creates things. Then you're going to have more control over what you create. That is good news. That is great news. Talk about, can we hear some talk about, can we hear some good news? That is good news. September is going to be that month where the concept of polarity and how everything's polarity creates something new. For example, some of you who just ended relationships, right? Some of you ended relationships, so now you don't have a relationship, right? So some of you are saying, I'm no longer in a relationship. That's bad. Now I'm and now I'm single. That's bad. No. What you did was you let go of something toxic, or you let go of something. You're now starting to reprogram yourself because you know that situations, people and things that don't serve you, you know that they attract all kinds of stuff to you and bring out things in you that sometimes you can't even control. I watched this one YouTube video, and listen to me good, and I'm going to make it quick. He was talking about polarity, and he was saying that in other relationships that he had, when he would go out to eat with his girlfriend or whatever, he would always pay. But when he got in a relationship with this girl, he would say to her, okay, I'll pay and you can tip. And later on, he found out that she hated that because she was in a relationship with somebody, who used to do that. And in her mind, she feels like if you're going to pay, just pay for it all. So here's where I'm going with this. Because of her shit, because of what she's repelling, because of what she's going through, he was being receptive to her energy, and something that he didn't used to do before, he just automatically started doing it in this relationship with her because it was an issue for her. So because it was an issue for her and he didn't even know it, he was being receptive to her energy and asking her to tip. Whereas before in past relationships, he never asked her to tip. It was her energy that he was being receptive to that made him say, you can tip. And it bothered the shit out of her. Do you understand why it's so important, to know who it is that you're in relationships with and make sure that they're positive and make sure that this person has an understanding of their spirituality to some degree? Do you understand that? Because if you don't, what's going to happen is you're going to be receptive to their energy, and then you may be spending all of your time sitting here, doing things that are out of character just because you're around somebody who has all these issues. Things that you never used to do before, you're now doing them because you're with, somebody who's got all this baggage. So when you get rid of all the baggage, then you can only focus on you and how you can control your external factors by going within. That's the polarity that I'm referring to. The polarity is within and the without. Create something. I don't know how many of you guys are. This is for all of you. This is for all of you, Giselle. This is for all of you. I went deep. You know what I'm about to do, though? For the next 20 minutes, I'm going to answer questions the way that you guys are used to them being answered, okay? That was just my little lesson that I'm letting you guys know. That's what we're all going to be talking about in September. Everybody is getting, changes are coming, and they're either going to be negative or they're going to be positive. Giselle, what I just explained, that was for everybody. That the end, that they go within, and that is going to control, that's going to control your external factors. And you know what? I get that. You know what? You know how long it took me to really understand that? And I'm still trying to like be an expert in it so that I can control my external factors. I'm not perfect. I'm still learning. But I know that that part is true, and I know that I have to work on that myself too. So we're going to be working on it together. You would not be here on my channel if I wasn't attracting you and if you weren't attracting me. You guys are a reflection of where I am, and I'm a reflection of where you guys are. So we're learning together, and that's cool. Okay, so Maria says, I'm thinking of going back because I'm at my friend's and my money's running out. I feel I'll be better with him, even though he verbally abused me. You won't be better with him. Don't worry about taking a sacrifice or taking a little financial hit. You know what? When you worry about money, woo, did you not see that? Spirit said, walk away from thinking like that, girl. You don't need to be in any abusive relationship. That is not going to produce anything positive for you. Walk away from those thoughts of you feeling like, you need to go back to an abusive relationship because you're not comfortable where you are now. What are you telling yourself that makes you feel like you need to go back to this person? This person verbally abuses you. Can you imagine all of the crap that will be put in here in your brain that you're going to have to restructure later to get to where you want to be? It's called sacrifice, what you're doing right now, Maria. You being with your friend, living with your friend, even if your money is a little short and it's not looking too bright and everything, as long as you keep on focusing on the fact that your money is not bright and you just said my self-esteem is gone. Please, can you please say right now, I want you to type right now, my self-esteem is exactly as it should be. I want you to say that right now. Please watch what you type and write. Your self-esteem is not down. You're just having a little bit of difficulty with understanding the things that are going on around you and how it relates to what's going on within you. Okay? You don't have low self-esteem. You are not, do not define yourself in lack. Don't do that. Life comes with experience, and we can't only just experience the good and not what we consider to be the bad. As a matter of fact, embrace the bad, because you know that bad is actually teaching you how to be more keen in the future. It's setting you up for the future to be smarter and to go into the future recognizing certain things. You know what I'm saying? So that you can move forward positively. All right, next question. Maria, you are okay. Okay? Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. Just do that for me. Just do that for me. Just keep on doing what you're doing, which is trying to understand your spirituality. I promise. You keep on seeking, you will find. And not only will you find, you're going to find a game changer that's going to change your life forever. We're at a very pivotal point right now. All of us. I'm telling you right now, everybody is about to become a completely different person, either for the better or for the worse. Okay. Giselle says, I'm going for surgery. Is it going to go well? Of course it's going to go well. Yes, it's going to. I don't have to pull cards for that. Yes, it's going to go well. It's going to go well. Absolutely. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I don't have to pull cards for that answer. Giselle, don't worry. You're going to be fine. Tracy, any advice for me? Let's see. Sacrifice the confusion, because you know what? You're attracting confusing ass situations externally, okay? You're also being defensive. Spirit is saying, sacrifice the confusion and feeling defensive against people in certain situations. Work on that. That's what Spirit just said. Look, Spirit says, sacrifice the confusion and feeling defensive with people. Work on that. And it will change your outcome. It will change your external factors. Confusion is a feeling that you have to co-sign on, okay? Confusion is something that you actually give permission to. It's a choice. Some of us feel as though we don't have a choice at all, and not making a choice, that's a choice. Some of us feel like we have too many options, and then we feel so, overwhelmed. Well, to feel overwhelmed is a choice. So I hope y'all getting me. Yeah, and keep working on it, because I'm telling you right now, it's a journey. It's a journey. Tell me something that I need to know, Giselle. Giselle, the universe understands that you are a fair person, that you are powerful and resourceful, and that it's going to result in financial independence and self-mastery. Giselle, that's what Spirit just said. These are two major arcanas confirming the outcome. Feel better, Giselle? Billy Crow, advice in September. Billy, are you in a relationship? Do you have a spiritual union with somebody? Billy? Good, Giselle. You should. All of you are okay. All of you. Billy going through a divorce. And she's running your name through the mud. Now, how much are you going to care about that? Because if you care about it, you know what you're saying to the universe? I care about these things. Bring me more situations like this. I'm not saying don't have your feelings, but I'm saying don't impose any rules with regards to the outcome. If she wants to be this way, let her carry this baggage, that she's this type of person. She's lying about a lot of things too in this spiritual union. Spirit is telling you, use your intuition with how the outcome's gonna go. Now, if she's a liar, and if she backstabs, That's what's going on her internally, right? So what do you think's going to happen externally for her? Use your intuition with everything I just said. I know some of y'all got that one. Somebody give me a thumbs up if you got what I just explained with all the preaching that I had just done just now. I'll do it again. I said whatever is going on the inside is what you're going to experience on the outside. Throughout this course of the divorce, she's running your name through the mud. You know why? Because that's how she feels about her damn self. She's a liar because she has a lot of work to do on herself. This is what's going on in her inside parts. That's why she's doing this shit on the outside. So now Spirit is like, with regards to this divorce, use your intuition about how things are going to go for her. What did she attract by being backstabby and by being a liar? What did she just tell the universe? What did she just set herself up for in the future by doing that? Exactly. Thank you, guys. Now you're getting it. Cool. I promise you, your general readings are going to be, they're going to be deep. You may need to have to watch them twice, but I promise you, if you actually really and truly really listen to them readings, this month of September coming up is going to be a game changer for all of y'all. And before the end of the year, I promise you, your Christmases are going to be a lot different. And when it happens, send me an email. I love you guys. You know why? Because I see myself in all y'all. I see myself in all y'all. I remember when I was at that point where I was like, I gotta know right now. I gotta know. Well, now you know. The things that people do, you know what I'm saying? Giselle, why are you nervous? Why are you nervous, Giselle? You said, I am nervous. I would like for you to type out, I am not nervous. And then you know what's going to happen externally? Nothing that generates nervousness is going to come your way. That's the polarity. Raise your hand if you got that. I understand there's so much going on. So that's because you got a lot going on the inside part. So what you do is, that's why I told you, go ahead and make yourself a cup of tea and go sit down and allow yourself some peace. When you allow yourself some peace, you know what's going to happen? You have just told the universe, I need some peace. You know what? I damn near feel like a single mother of three. Even though my oldest is not here, she's still my child, and she's still out there making poor choices. So I'm sitting here as the mother, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? I'm not worrying about her. I have given her to the universe. I bet on the universe all the time and win. I've been winning. I've been hitting the jackpot every day in some area because I've been betting on the universe. You can make it with 3 kids by yourself. You know what? My husband works in HVAC, air conditioning. He has his own air conditioning business. It's summertime. He ain't never here. And here I am, got my own business popping now. And I got 2 little boys now that I got to go pick them up. And I got to, you know what I'm saying? Who's going to pick them up at 3 o'clock? I got to stop my readings either at 3 o'clock, my private readings that I do with people or whatever. I have to sit here and manage my day so meticulously because he is not present, because right now is his season to stack up for the winter. I know how you feel, Giselle. Overwhelmed. Okay, but here's what you do then. You say, you set the intention, you say, I'm gonna go with the flow. And when you say I'm gonna go with the flow, you're telling the universe that you trust whatever situation they bring to you. And the universe is your higher self, which is always going to bring you something positive. But see, when you start saying I felt overwhelmed and I can't do it, and you see it on the outside. But when you say I got this, then you know what? You just told the universe you got this, and the universe is going to support you having it. You got this. You got this, Giselle. There's no need for you. That's right. I'm telling you, speak it out. Speak it out your mouth. Didn't I explain to you guys that around my birthday, I was like, oh, I want a telescope. I want to see the rings of Saturn. That's what I want for my birthday. And I didn't get the telescope, right? And so I wasn't tripping either because I forgot I even asked for it. Well, my dude has a friend that had a telescope that was just sitting there and wasn't even being used. Now I got this telescope just because I said I wanted it. Left it alone, forgot all about it. 4 months later, I have a telescope that will allow me to see the rings of Saturn. No, I know you ain't got a friend. I know it feels hard. I know when we're going through the process of learning, there are times when we hit walls sometimes where we're like, you know what? Me betting on the universe is just bringing me the same results that, you know what I mean, when I was a Christian, or when I was this, or when I was believing this, or when I was leading me down the same path. All these, all this and all that. But you have to understand, restructuring something takes work. You know what I'm saying? It takes work. And it takes trust in the universe. And I know that you were good to him, Giselle. I get it. You were good to him because you loved him, and he didn't deserve that. And as long as you continue to allow being in a relationship with somebody like that, you told the universe, yeah, continue to let this relationship be. But when you actually step up and say, yo, no, I don't want that in my life. I don't want nobody who chooses alcohol and all that bullshit in my life. I don't want that. Then you are now telling the universe, I don't like that. And so what's going to happen is that's going to change your external factors. It's complicated because I get it's complicated because I was talking to you guys about polarity, right? And when you use that concept, okay, polarity is how we create. Again, I'm just going to answer questions. Okay, I'm just going to answer questions. Now he's in the hospital. Julie, you're 6 months pregnant. Can you read my future? And this is for Deborah Ward. Okay. I don't do too much reading your future, but I will tell you what's going on in front of you so you can make your own choices because I don't make people's choices for them. But it looks to me like this is you. You understand the concept of love, okay? Which is a great vibration that's rewarded by the universe. So September should be very good for you as well. However, it looks like you're dealing with a little bit of heartache. Okay? Now, again, feeling hurt is a choice. Feeling hurt is a choice. There could be some things in your past that you have learned that have allowed you to be in relationships that have the potential to hurt you and make you feel confused. Do you see these swords? These swords represent your thoughts, your feelings, what's going on the inside. And if you babysit those feelings, then you're going to start to see things on the outside in your life that are a reflection of this. That's why Spirit is saying to a lot of people, focus on your finances right now, because that's going to exercise that mental muscle. That's going to get your intellect in balance with your ability to love. Because love comes with a double-edged sword, like I said. Sometimes when you know how to love, love means the absence of judgment. And so when you say, you're not supposed to judge people at all. Don't judge people. However, it's okay to observe people and say, you know what? Your lifestyle is not conducive to where I'm trying to go. So I have to let you go, because the things that you bring to the table are going to create things in me that I'm not going to contend with. I'm already trying to deal with my own shit. We all live in glass houses. All of us, right? So don't judge, but be observant. Okay? So you're gonna be focusing on your money. Whoever just asked that. Somebody just said, can you tell me about my future? And the answer was, focus on your finances right now, because that's gonna be how you strengthen this up in here so that you control it better. And then when you can control what's going on the inside better, you're going to be controlling everything that goes on the outside. From money to love to your relationships to you name it. It's going to be a game changer. I told you. Y'all, Christmases are going to be different this year. And the gifts are going to be better than anything you could fucking buy at the most expensive damn store in the whole fucking world. Excuse my French. No, because I have to make that point. Most important things that actually really and truly, you know what I'm saying, that are important, they're not tangible things that serve the body. They are the things that allow you to be able to control your external factors by controlling your internal factors. Not controlling your internal factors, because that word I have to check. Stop trying to control your internal factors. Just set your intentions on what it is that you want to be on the inside. Who you want to be on the inside, okay? And just start doing little things, right? So that you can start to see how it affects your external life. What's going on the outside. That's why I said just start small. No matter what. Here's you guys' homework. No matter what. For the next 3 days, all of you, I bet you if all of you had the opportunity to not say one word out of your mouth for 3 days, do you know what you would attract? People that come around you that are completely silent. Makes sense? If for the next 3 days you say, I don't give a what's going on around me, I'm not going to worry, you will then start to notice that the situations around you don't invoke worry. April, and thank you. Blessings to you too. All right, my loves. I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes. I know I did a lot of preaching more than answering questions. Because you know what? You'll be able to answer your own questions as soon as you control what's going on within you. And so what I could do, one of y'all pick a number, okay? And that's going to be the last one in April. What can I tell you? I can tell you that you have a new beginning now with regards to the way that you perceive information. Swords represent thought. I can tell you that you just learned something. You just got it in that short amount of time. Keep going, y'all. See, April? Come on, y'all. Higher numbers. It's a double-digit number, I'll tell you that. You go, hi, I'm new. I have a crazy situation. It's a double-digit number. Roxy got it. 99. You know why? 9 plus 9 equals 18. 8 plus 1 equals 9. 9 is the number of endings because we're going into new beginnings. Okay? Roxy got it. So what's up, Roxy? You know what? I'm going to do a little short reading on you, Roxy, so that you know what's up. And everybody knows. Roxy got the number. Okay, Roxy, this means that I'm going to, whatever these cards show me, I'm going to tell you, right? Good or bad. There is no bad, guys. According to the human perspective, okay? And you'll learn that later as well. Roxy. With the quickness, you are going to understand your authority and your power. This time, this card, if you look at the cat in front, she's a witch. That's what we eccentric people are considered, okay? You're going to start to identify a lot of your spiritual gifts very soon. And as a result, I really do think that you're going to go into business. I really do. This is news of work with regards to having more confidence, being more authoritative, and it's going to happen quick. I love you guys. I hope you guys didn't get bored of the preaching, and I hope you actually learned what I was trying to teach you guys. In you guys' general readings coming up for September, which I'm getting ready to start uploading. Brittany, thank you for being here, okay? Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Make sure all of you that were on here hit like, subscribe. If you feel that you need to share because you feel that it will help somebody else, do that because you're supporting the channel. And when you support the channel, you know what happens? When I start to go deeper into, what I'm going to be teaching tarot. I'm going to be having seminars where I actually really teach tarot. Different decks, too. I'm going to be teaching what the chakras mean in depth so that you guys don't get caught up on what you have and what you don't have, right? On who's sexually pleasing you and who's not. On how you feel and how you don't feel. On who loves you and who don't love you. On what you're saying and what you're not saying. What you're seeing, what you're not seeing, so that you can reach that enlightened place. Okay? So you support the channel when you hit like and subscribe and you leave your comments. You open the door to other people understanding what you guys are now understanding. And with your general readings this month, I'm telling you, they're going to be deep. You may likely have to watch them twice. But that's okay, because you know what? I promise you, if you guys actually really put, you know what I'm saying, some effort into understanding polarity and how it creates, and the law of attraction and how easy it is, but we make it hard. I promise you, you're gonna start manifesting November, and then December. You're gonna be seeing all these different, like, your external factors are gonna be a total reflection of what you've cleared out, what you've deprogrammed. You go, I don't want to know too much. Girl, you want to know everything that you need to know so that you can change your external factors, okay? So that you can create the life that you want for you, okay? And it starts in here, okay? So, I will talk to you guys soon. I love you guys. Y'all know that, or I wouldn't be working so hard to try to get y'all to understand this stuff. But I'm telling you, I got y'all. But please work with me and work with the universe with regards to your spiritual growth. And I promise you, you guys are going to get some concepts that you think that are so far away, but I promise you, they're not far away. They're right here. I'm telling you, they're right here. You guys are almost there. You guys are almost there. September is going to be the month of that game changer. September is going to be a game changer month for a lot of you. And your external factors are going to change drastically, and you're going to get the hang of it. And then once you get the hang of it, you better use your powers for good. Now, I will talk to you guys later. I love you. Namaste.